Anhat Chakra. Above that, in the heart, is the charming lotus of the shining color of the Banduka flower, with the 12 letters beginning with Ka of the color of vermilion placed therein. It is known by the name of Anhat and is like the celestial wishing tree, bestowing even more than desire. The resin of Vayu, beautiful and with 6 corners, which is like unto the smoke in color, is here. The star of Anahachakra is surrounded by a circle. 12 deep red lotus petals fold outward from the circle, representing the movement of energy in 12 directions. Energy flows to and from the petals with inhalation and exhalation, activating the 12 mental modifications like hope, anxiety, endeavor, possessiveness, ignorance, incompetency, discrimination, egoism, lustfulness, fraudulence, indecision, and repentance, as stated in the Mahanirvan Tantra. The next sloka describes as meditate with it in on the sweet and excellent Pavan Beach, grey as a mass of smoke, with 4 arms, and seated on a black antelope. And within it is also, upon the adobe of mercy, the stainless Lord, who is lustrous like the sun, and whose 2 hands make the gesture which grant boons and dispels the fear of 3 worlds. The Bij mantra of Anhat Chakra is Yam. This Bij mantra gives one control over air, prana, and the breath. Yam is a radiant gold color and is the sound of from the deity Vayu, the lord of the air, who has 4 arms. The next sloka described as here dwells Kakani, who is in color is yellow like unto new lightning, exhilarated and auspicious, 3-eyed and the benefactress of all. She wears all kind of ornaments, and in her 4 hands she carries the nose and the skull, and makes the sign of blessing and the sign which dispels fear. Her heart is softened with the drinking of nectar. The sword which provides the mean to cut through obstacle blocking the upward flow of energy, the shield which protects the aspirant from external worldly conditions, the skull which indicates detachment from a false identification with the body, the trident which symbolizes the balance of the 3 forces of preservation, creation, and destruction. Kakani Shakti is all pervading in the 4th chakra. Kakani Shakti is auspicious, joyful, and the benefactress of all. She has 4 faces, each of them beautiful like the moon. Kakani Shakti is meditated upon as moon-faced, Chandramukhi, 4-headed goddess. Energy flows equally through her 4 heads into the 4 aspects of the individual self: the physical self, the rational self, the sensual self, and the emotional self. She is the goddess responsible for the creation of devotional poetry, devotional music, and visionary art. The next sloka describes as the Shakti whose tender body is like 10 million flashes of lightning is in the precap of this lotus in the form of a triangle, Trikon. Inside the triangle is the Shiva Linga known by the name of Bana. The Linga is like shining gold, and on his head is an orifice minute as that in a gem. He is the resplendent adobe of Lakshmi. Kundalini Shakti appears as a beautiful goddess for the first time in the Anhat Chakra. She sits in a loster posture, Padmasana with a triangle. The triangle is pointing upward, showing the tendency of Kundalini Shakti to move upward and carry the aspirant into the higher planes of existence. Instead of being coiled around the lingam, she sits independently in a yogic posture. She appears as a young girl, luminous, divine, and enchanting. Seated in the lotus posture, Kundalini Shakti embodies Anhat Nad, the cosmic sound that is present everywhere and is known as a white noise. This sound beings in the heart chakra as Hum, the seed of all sounds, Shabd Brahma. The next sloka described as he who meditates on this heart lotus becomes a lord of speech, and Ishvara is able to protect and destroy the worlds. This lotus is like the celestial wishing tree, the adobe and seat of Sarva. It is beautified by the Has, which is like unto the steady tempering flame of a lamp in a windless place. The filaments which surround and adorn its pericarp, illumined by the solar resin charm. Effects of meditation. By evolving through the fourth chakra, one masters language, poetry, and all verbal endeavors. One gains full control of one's work organs and sense organs, the mind, desire, and physiological functions. Male and female energies become balanced, and the interaction of these two energies outside the body cease to be a problem, as such relationships become pure. The love and compassion of fourth chakra person makes them a source of inspiration to others who find peace and calm in their presence. Fourth chakra person worship with love and find love as God everywhere in everything. They are harmless and everybody feels secure in their presence. The next sloka described as foremost among yogis, he is ever dearer than the dearest to woman. He is pre-eminently wise and full of noble deeds. His senses are completely under control. His mind, in its intense concentration, is engrossed in thoughts of the Brahm. His inspired speech flows like a stream of water. He is like the Devta, who is the beloved of Lakshmi and is able to at will to enter another body.